How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and today we are at South OC Cars and Coffee. I waited till the end to film this intro because it was really loud. There was a lot of people here, probably one of the more packed events I've been to. Anyways, there's a lot of cool cars in this episode. Let's take a look around and let's see what they got. Alright guys, I thought it would be a little bit more interesting this video to do a little head-to-head style video, pin the cars up against each other and see which one I would prefer. I'm just changing it up a little bit. Let me know what you guys think. Let's take a look. First car we have is a grape wrapped WRX, absolutely stunning color, carbon exposed on the hood. I love it. And then the dude fucking loses me on the side. No, it was so pretty to begin with. Why would you put all this cringe on the side? That's just not for me. I'm not a huge fan of anime, so I just don't see the point in that. I thought it was beautiful before I saw that. Moving on, we have the STI. Which one do I prefer? I think the clear choice is the STI. The fitment, the carbon, the color. I'm not a huge fan of the color red, but it just pops on these STIs. And he didn't go overboard with too much stuff. I think it's just enough, and it looks really sick parked there. So that's really dope. Anyways, next car we have is a Mark IV Supra. What is a Cars and Coffee video without one of these? Am I right? Anyways, didn't see too aggressive of a tire on the rear, so can't be laying down too much horsepower. But still a really fun car to drive around. It's a good cruiser. It's perfect for SoCal. It's a great looking car. Just didn't blow me away. And his competitor, though, well, this thing looks like it would absolutely tear up a canyon. Looks like a Porsche GT4 or maybe a GT4 clone. The wheels paint match to match with the roll cage on the inside. Absolutely beautiful. I love the big wing on the back as well. If you're going for that track setup, this is one way to do it, and I would obviously choose the GT4 because I love canyons. I don't go that much anymore because I just make my cars have too much horsepower for them. But anyways, a couple more Porsches right here. This one, having a Golf wrap on your car just absolutely makes it stand out. It is my favorite color scheme. Having that baby blue with the orange just pops. So, and I also thought it was cool how you can see all of the little like vents just to let in as much air as possible to cool down the motor in the rear. It's pretty cool to look at up close. I don't know too much about these old Porsches, but the one right next to it, this one had my hardcore Porsche enthusiast Eric upset. I was like, bro, what do you think about this one? This one is absolutely sick, right? And he fucking hated it. And you're about to see why, because this guy is a madman. The owner went and tossed a big ol' LS into the rear. Why not? Why not make your little Porsche that much more fun by putting some reliability and some fun into the rear? Dump a fucking LS in there. Cram that bitch in there. It looks like a whole lot of fun. Looks like a pain in the ass to work on, but hey, it's a Porsche. I would choose the second one all day, every day. Anyways, up next, we have a couple contenders we have seen before. We have the barricade wrapped transformer clone, whatever the hell you want to call it. All I know is it's not a GT, so I wouldn't even touch it with a damn condom wrapped around my hand. If it ain't got that V8, I don't want to play with it. Its contender, though, well, it's a little bit different too. We have this really bright, blinged out Mercedes. This wrap is absolutely insane. I love the wrap. I think the wrap is kind of cool. Maybe not on this car, but I'm like, damn, that actually kind of pops and it's kind of cool if it was on the right car. That being said, it's not on the right car. I don't think it's a C63 or anything cool like that. The big wing on the back also throws me off a little bit. And if you're all about that lifestyle, hey, that's cool. But better have some performance to back it up because some people are going to want to race. Which car would I choose out of the two? The bus. Next car we have is straight money. This VIP'd out Mercedes. Pull up, air out, and have all the bitches looking at you. This car looks absolutely clean. It looks like a fun car to go to a drive-in in. But what will it be up against? A GT500? Not really. No, it's not a fair race. It's not a fair contest, okay? I'm going to choose speed 9 times out of 10. GT500 takes my heart. Next cars are going to be a bit more fair. We have a big block El Camino. Look at all the bling underneath the hood just dazzling in the sun. A 502 liter tossed into this El Camino. Do you want a truck or do you want a car? Man said yes. And, well, this is what you get. Fucking race car. Anyways, right next to that, we have a small block 350, it looks like, in this hood. Look at the difference in engine size. It is so much smaller. This car was made for a fucking big block, man. God, you could fit such big shits in these older cars nowadays. Wow, it is wild. Anyways, I'm going to take the big block, of course. I'd be a fool not to. Moving on, though. Oh, this was really interesting. Take a look at what this guy did. First thing that came to mind was...
Wow, you can read the brochure.
Yeah, so I don't know. It is what it is. You got a stock Trackhawk, I guess. That's cool. And you got to let everyone know that it has 707 horsepower, compensating for something. Anyways, we have the Mach 1 going up against it in this lime green paint job, 3-piece wheels. It is absolutely stunning to look at. If it was a Terminator, it would have definitely won and blow the doors off of the other car. But it's a little bit more neck and neck. It is just a Mach 1. Still a rare car, but I don't know. You know, do I want the stock Trackhawk or something that really fucking stands out? It's a hard one. I don't know. Honestly, you guys got to let me know down in the comments. Which one would you choose?
What about this 350Z though? White Claw sponsored, you better be getting paid from them to have that shit all over your door. Dude had the little advertising on the wing as well. Look at the giant chassis mounted wing. Look at the wide body. Nothing too unusual on a 350, although I bet you didn't notice the Lambo doors. I mean, how could you? It's not like they were in your face. Anyways, he's got the White Claws on the wing as well. I don't know why you would do this. I would only do this if I was getting paid. I don't like stickers all over my car. You've heard me say it before, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. It's going up against this bagged GTI right here. We got the light bar in the lower grille, wide body, fitment tucked, super flush, and it's got the roll cage on the interior. The roll cage on a stanced car like this or like a show car doesn't really make sense because you know your ass ain't never going to roll this bitch, but still, it's still just a cool little detail. You know, if this guy ever gets rowdy or something like that, it's pretty nice to look at. How about this? How often have you guys seen a wide body C8 Corvette? Let alone seeing C8 Corvettes. They're pretty rare to see, but then seeing a fucking super thick one like this, it's absolutely mint. I was like blown away. I thought this was one of the coolest kits I've ever seen for a wide body kit. It just looks like, it doesn't even look like what GM was thinking when they were designing this car. It looks so much better. I mean, the C8 looks cool, but this thing just blows my doors off. Like, it is beautiful to look at. Oh my God, I don't know. It's just literally a rolling art piece at this point. Anyways, what a better competitor to go up against than the wide body Audi R8 complete race car, track car, freak of nature. What the fuck is going on with this thing? This thing, again, what the hell? It's super badass, but shit. How many, like, what do these people do for a living? They gotta be just fucking pissing and shitting money because both of these cars ain't cheap. Which one would I choose? Honestly, I have no fucking idea. I love both of them. I think the whole wrap and everything for the Audi R8 makes it stand out and pop a lot more, but damn, that Corvette, man, that thing just was elegant and sleek. I think I'd have to choose the Audi just because it looks more like a track-oriented setup, but for a street car, I think I would choose the C8. Moving on, I thought we were just going to see a couple more just basic cars. I saw this VQ right here. I was like, all right, whatever. We got some carbon. We got some yellow wrap or whatever. Pretty cool. You know, not the best fitment for the carbon, but that's how it is. That's how carbon always fits. But then I saw underneath the grill, big ol' intercooler. Boosted G37, anyone? This looks like an absolute monster in the streets. It looks like it would be a whole lot of fun. And you can't go wrong with boosting your car. Please, someone let me know why you wouldn't do that. Just do it. Just go buy that supercharger right now. Anyways, its competitor, I don't know about this one, Chief. I don't know if it's a great idea to give everyone a Sharpie and just let them draw all over your car. Because some people are going to draw whatever they like. And I don't think that's a good idea. Anyways, it's a cool idea. It's a cool concept. Like, I don't know, have people draw all over your wrap or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, you're going to be seen in this car, right? Like, I guess your windows are really tinted, but yeah, I'm taking the VQ. RX-7 for sale. I was really hoping he would post for how much because it would have been interesting to see how much these are actually going for in this good of condition. This one looks absolutely mint, but of course we're gonna have to put it up against the badass RX-7 directly next to it, which is this highly modified RX-7. Looks absolutely mint. I love the hood. I love the bumper. I love the splitter. I love the wheels. Everything he did to this car, absolutely love. Taking the red one all day, every day. Keeping the JDM theme, why not take the heart of an R34 and toss it into an R32? Why not? Put that RB26 underneath that hood. Fuck it. Might as well. Anyways, I love the body style of the R32. It's my favorite besides the R34, but I think that's kind of how most people are anyways. The R33 is growing on me, but R32 all day. Anyways, its competitor, why not put a Honda NSX up against it? This one on some Volk Racing wheels, and the paint job on this thing was just, it must have been recently done because it looks immaculate. Either this guy has the best paint care I've ever seen, or it was just fresh out of the booth or something because it looks fucking like glass. It is perfect. Anyways, I don't know. I'm gonna have to take the R32. NSX would be fun, but why would I choose the NSX when you got an RB26 and the R32? I mean, come on. Next couple cars, we have a couple Datsuns. This one looks like the finished project. We've seen a couple of these before. This one I think is my favorite I've ever seen in person. The Nardo gray paint job, the Volk wheels on this one as well. Everyone at this meet seemed to have Volks. Like, everyone was just rocking Volks on everything. And this one, absolutely stunning to look at. The next one, it was looking good. It was a good 10-footer, you know, but as I got closer, I was like, okay, I'm starting to see some stuff that I didn't see 5 feet back. It's got dents here and there. It's obviously a project. It's a work in progress. It's a great looking car. It needs a little bit more love, but it is still a really good looking car. I mean, you can't go wrong with these. I love the body style, personally. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. I'm taking the gray one, though. This had to have been the funkiest STI or fucking maybe import at the meet. It had so much bullshit tacked onto it. I was blown away. I've never seen this before. Like a wing on a wing. It was weird. I've never seen it in person, I should say. I've seen stupid shit in photos. But looking at this thing with like the 6-inch spikes and everything, it was way too much, man. This thing was the Amazon special, you know, in person. Look at these canards. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? You're at the wrong place then. If you're this aggressive for racing, you're at the wrong place. Anyways, putting it up against a Skylark with an LS in it, why not? It seemed fitting. Not really. I really messed up on the editing, but still a very cool car. Those two cars have nothing to do with each other, but I'm taking the Skylark. This thing would pull bitches like all day, every day. I thought that one red RX-7 that we saw earlier was clean. Then I saw this one, and this one just completely shits on it. Underneath the hood, holy crap. Look at that fucking turbo. That thing is huge. Humongous. The paint job, beautiful. The Volk racing wheels, beautiful. Everything about this car, just absolutely stunning. The carbon cowl on the dash, beautiful. Wouldn't have done it better myself. Beautiful RX-7. Take a shot for every time I say beautiful. And the car it's going up against is an E46, either drift car or track car. It's got straight up open inlets for the fucking air intake. This thing is ready to rip. This guy has no fucks given. Filters for what? We don't need those around here. We're making power, baby. Anyways, harnesses, Sparko seats, full on race interior. Like, come on, this is what I come to see, race cars. Anyways, I don't like where his harnesses were mounted. That's a sketch, but it's still a very cool car to look at. The RX-7 wins, though, obviously. Up next, we have one of my favorite body styles of Mustang ever. If you guys don't know who Nate Ryder is, go check out his YouTube. He does everything and all things Mustang. He also has a 1,000 horsepower Shelby, which is really dope. This one is his classic, and it is in really good condition. I was surprised. I've seen it in videos, I've seen it in pictures, but seeing it in person, it looks a whole lot different. That rear end, I mean, that just the body lines on this car. You can't tell me that this is not a beautiful car. But why not put a Mustang up against a Camaro? And this one is a classic. It looks like a 1960 something Camaro, drop top, fucking blazing orange with black racing stripes. Oh my god, which one are you guys choosing? I don't know. I'm a Mustang guy, but damn, like this is a really hard one. I honestly got to hear what you guys say down in the comments. It can go both ways. I love this Camaro body style just as much as I love that Mustang body style, so I'm honestly torn. The drop top's giving the Camaro a little bit of a disadvantage, but it's still a great looking car. Up next, we have an older GT500. We got the older S197 platform. Can't go wrong with the GT500, though. If it has a snake on it, you're going to have fun all day, every day. Though they're not my favorite GT500, they still look really badass. Got a whole lot of good shit going on this one. I like the window deletes. The wheels are pretty interesting. The racing stripe sprayed into the trunk was something I've never seen before. Just that little extra detail to, I don't know, waste more money. Anyways, this one has a polished supercharger and still just a really cool boosted 3-valve. Which one are you taking, though? I'm taking the Shelby because, I mean, it's a fucking Shelby. A grabber blue GT350 with a Vortex supercharger on it. This is like the exact car I wanted back in, what, like 2016 or 2017? This is the car. This is the car I wanted when I was like working at the dealership. I wanted a GT350. I know I couldn't afford it, but I wanted it. A boy can dream. Going up against some old school Mopar muscle right here. Having the shaker peek through the hood like that, it is a really hard choice right here. The classic muscle versus the new era muscle. I like the color more on the GT350, but I mean, obviously, I think this car's worth probably a lot more, but shit, I don't know. Why did it have a Ubisoft sticker on the fucking window? I just noticed that. Well, okay, who owns this car? What 13-year-old owns this car? I'm probably sticking with the GT350, sorry.
Anyways, guys, that is gonna wrap it up for this video. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. A lot of sick ass builds. I'm gonna hop in the Supra. Maybe we'll find some action on the way home. If there's no more clips after this, then we didn't, but I have a pretty good feeling we're gonna find some pretty sick cars. So I will see you guys there. Anyways, until next video, peace.